It all started many years ago. I had braces, and once my braces were removed, I had a permanent bonded retainer placed upon the upper arch. My orthodontist at the time did that. It was fine for many years, and then I noticed some slight discoloration beginning to happen there. And one morning, as I was brushing my teeth, there was a little flaking of material that began to come off the lingual surface or the back of my tooth. A few weeks went by, and then I noticed more and more flaking. So I went in one day to work, asked one of the assistants that I work with if she could take it off, because it was beginning to flake and I needed it to be replaced. And as we began to get it off, we realized it wasn't bonding material that was flaking off, but actually the surface of my tooth had come off. So when the retainer was removed, I had the entire back of my tooth was gone.
Mark had a catastrophic failure of a front tooth, and it could not be restored. And so it was deemed that we would put an implant in that spot. The tricky part about putting implants in the front is that they're not easy to do, to make imperceptible.
So I immediately got an x-ray, sent it to Dr. Givens, asked him what he thought. He told me to come in immediately. He didn't waste any time getting me in. He did some x-rays and told me at that point that the viability of the tooth was probably not that great because a lot of the tooth surface was gone at that point, and that probably the best course of treatment would be an implant. So that's it kind of happened by accident, so, but he got me in and got me taken care of and gave me all the information that I needed to start making an informed decision.
So when Mark's tooth was deemed non-restorable, we put a plan into motion to do the things that we needed to do with the oral surgeon, with the orthodontist. We put together a plan that to restore that tooth so that it would be imperceptible.
With the implant here that I got with Dr. Givens, I am 110% satisfied. I couldn't recommend him any more highly than I do right now. I've not had any issues ever. I've never had any looseness with the implant coming loose. It's the bone matter has held it well. The color of the crown has stayed intact. I have not had any sensitivity. You can't tell that it's not a natural tooth. Dr. Givens is amazing at picking the right type of crown, the implant material, screws and things of that nature that fit your mouth and the health of your teeth. And so mine is phenomenal. He's done an excellent job.
In the end, the result, again, passed accreditation with the AACD, and which means that it is imperceptible. That you can't tell that it's not a real tooth. It looks just like a real tooth. And I was very excited for Mark because he's in the dental profession. You don't want to be in the dental profession and have a tooth that looks like it's not a real tooth. And we were able to do that for Mark, and it's one of my better cases. I love Mark, and he has a great smile, and he's really excited about his tooth.